Hello, people of YouTube. This is my second review, but this is not a silent film. This is actually just a regular film, but I have the same exact intro as a silent film, and I think I'm going to use that for my intro from now on. For this review, we have here a Smith Corona Galaxie 2 1964 typewriter. This is my first ever Smith Corona I've ever had. I've never had a Smith Corona before. This is a little exciting for me. And this typewriter was said to be electric. I don't know if it's electric. I took a closer look at it. I don't think it's electric, but if it is, please someone let me know. To me, I think it's fully mechanical for the way it is. But yeah, this typewriter is a really nice model, I'll tell you that much. It sounds beautiful. Found this in perfect condition at an antique store. It sounds beautiful too. If I get a piece of paper here in a second. But a few cool things about this machine. It was only 45 bucks. You can still get typewriters for a really good deal. This typewriter costed me only $45 plus tax. I don't know what the tax was. But I'm gonna assume it's different in every single state, but I'm not the expert here. I'm the expert on machinery, of typewriter machinery to be exact. But this typewriter was in perfect condition. It came with a case, a big case. I'll put a few pictures right over in the corner. You should see that, or you should see that now. But yeah, it came in a big case. It's a nice, sustainable case. I can keep it in and it doesn't feel like it's gonna plop out or anything. It's a really nice hard plastic case. This typewriter actually took no maintenance to actually get working again, except for this one key, because this key doesn't work. It has a problem with it, and that is right under here. There's usually like a line that it connects to, like a string it connects to from this little thing under there and goes all the way to the key. I have to get that fixed, but for the most part, it's like a 99.99% fixed and good. It even came with the original spools, which I was super excited about. As you can see on the bottom, Smith Corona. It's a little hard to see. Custom ribbon control. Yeah, it came with that, and I think I've never done a typewriter review, but I have done how to use a typewriter. And that typewriter was a 1920 Royal Model 10 double glass panel. It's one of my oldest typewriters. Actually, it's my oldest typewriter I've ever owned. But this typewriter is really neat. Go ahead and put a piece of paper in here. Also, if you want to get a link to that tutorial video, I'll have a pic of the thumbnail's going to be right here. I'll put it there for a minute. And the link is in the description if you want to go watch that, so yeah. Or I'll put it somewhere in the video, at least time it, get some editing done. You'll see it. I promise you'll see it. But yeah, you put the paper in just like so. Line this up. Reel it back and do some typing. Like let's say the sentence with every single letter of the alphabet in it. So we'll just go ahead and type that out. There you have it. Scroll that up. And if you look closely, you could see that it comes out really nicely. Really good. See if I can type my YouTube username here. Let's go ahead. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta put that up. Hold on a minute. I gotta put yeah, there we go. Put that up. And let's go ahead and type my username for YouTube. There's that. That's how you search it. So if you want to come back and find me, search it up as this, and it'll come up as this. Okay, make it more simple. And there's a lot of things I can do with the machine. I tested out every single key. Every single key seems to work just fine. And as you can see, this model does not have the buttons for the margin on here. Instead, they have them down here. So if I press this button, let's say if we go speed this up a bit, right in the middle, or so I'm somewhat in the middle, bring it all the way back, press the tabular key, that's for 5 spacings. Now if you want to go to the middle, just hold it in again, and we're in the middle. And with all of these machines, I'm always glad that the bell works. The bell really gets me. So let's go ahead and just keep going. There it is, works completely fine. And just reel it back really well. And on the Model 10, the key to free the caster and move it along with your hand would be down here. But mine is back here on the Smith Corona. I have to point it out. It's right here. Just push it in. You can free move it really well. And if I bring this set down over here, I can change the color to red. And there it is, nice and red. What I like to use with red is like bolding out words, like specific words in a sentence. So if I type that same sentence again, watch this, I'll do. And look at that, it highlights the key details in the sentence, like the quick and brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. See, I'm kind of highlighting every specific detail about each animal in that sentence. I think that's pretty cool. I can do stuff like that, but it would take me a little bit. But nonetheless, it's really well. The thing about old typewriters, I can use them to write lists and stuff, which I actually have a list for a phonograph I'm going to try to build, like the Edison phonograph with the tin foil and all that. I'm going to try to recreate that and post it on YouTube. Also, that penny farthing video should be coming out in a few months once I actually get the bike itself. When I get that bike, we're going to do videos of learning how to ride it and then riding it in public. So it's going to be either 2 separate videos or 1 video together with a montage, which I don't know what I'm going to do yet because I don't have the bike. But yeah, this is my 8th typewriter. This is my 8th one I've ever had. And if I had to say myself, this is in really good condition. Like this was completely fine when I got it. It just needed new ink in it and a little bit of dusting off, and it was good to go. This typewriter actually has exclamation marks. So if I right over here, and it's got a 1 too. So this one actually has a 1 instead of using the L key like that, right there. That would be a 1, right? But if I use this as the L key, so now that 1 right there is labeled as L key. Now if I actually press 1, oh, that's exclamation, sorry about that. So I actually press 1 and press. That is labeled as number 1 key. Not really a big old difference, but it's not bad. See? 1 and 1 they kind of look the same. Like there wouldn't be any difference. So if I actually type the same sentence, like I put that's the L key right there. This one's labeled, I'll label this as L key. Go ahead and do that. L key. If I go over and type the same sentence but with the number 1 key, watch this. Stupid exclamation mark. Now here's the difference. There it is. There was 1 chocolate bar left, L key. There was 1 chocolate bar left, number 1 key. Now there's not really a slight difference here. It's just a little, maybe I think the stem on the end might be smaller, or it's just a smudge. I have no idea, but I think the L works a little better than the traditional 1 key on this one. Overall it works really well no matter what. And then typewriters didn't have any exclamation marks, so let me go ahead and go up some more, and below there we'll do a regular exclamation mark on an old typewriter, so that would be period, backspace, apostrophe. There's the apostrophe period one right there. Now, if you want to do the oh, I think my paper got stuck. There's the apostrophe and period. Now, if I do the exclamation key on this typewriter, there it is there. Huge difference. The apostrophe on this one is off a bit. This one is straight on. I like how I did that. So if I do like period, apostrophe, there's that one. Now if I do the traditional key on this one, huge difference. See that? Makes it better. And also this one has a little smudge next to it. I don't know why it does that. Overall works really well. Nothing bad. Just different. Major differences to this machine. You can still use it as you can still do the old ones like for example, the ones and the exclamation marks. That's pretty much that for them keys. Every other key is the same as every typewriter there is. And when you press down on the shift, usually it would bring this caster up on old typewriters, like a few I have in here. But this one, it just brings that down. I wonder how that mechanism works. I never really got to see that mechanism work before. Overall, really good machine, and I really like this machine. This is a really prized possession to me because I've never had a Smith Corona before. So this is kind of like a big thing for me here. I've been searching for Smith Coronas everywhere. I found one that was electric and it was really flat. I think it was the word processor. But the problem was a few keys didn't work on it, and it pretty much just shut off every now and then. It was humming really loud, so I just, yeah, I'm not gonna fiddle with that one. So I chose this Smith Corona when I found it at the antique store while looking for a top hat to wear. Because if you don't know me, I love antiques. I really am enjoying antiques. And I love living the lifestyle of having antiques. Like, for example, this old ink I have. I made this out of blueberries. I might do a tutorial on that, how to do them. See, I typed out the thing with typewriter. See that, how I messed up on that and put white all over that? Spilled a bit. But it's really well. It writes really well. And I also have this walnut ink in a pill bottle. I don't know why I have a pill bottle, but nonetheless, it's still in it. It's still in a bottle, and it has fully working ink in it that actually sticks to the paper. You can feel it like 3D and stuff like that. But that will pretty much do it for this video on this typewriter review. It's overall a really good typewriter. And also, if you guys could let me know in the comments, I've never really got to this. Oh, let me put that down over here. This side of the typewriter, this L, M, and H key. If anyone knows, can someone let me know what that is and what it does? I can't seem to figure it out. Is it the way the ribbon goes? Hold on. No. But if someone knows, please let me know. I really want to know what that key does. But yeah, that'll pretty much do it for this review and everything. If you have any questions about this specific brand of typewriters or this typewriter model specifically, please let me know in the comments below. Don't be shy, and I'll get right to your comment and I'll check it out. But that'll do it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.